y'all know what the fuck going on.
You know that's my favorite thing to say.
Yeah.
What the fuck going on?
Or Lo been like, she been like, hey y'all. She knows she
hey y'all, because that's how I used to start when I had my own pod. That's how I used to start. I'd be like, hey y'all, and everybody used to be cracking up. So then I just do it all the time.
Oh shit, boy. Episode 34. Right? Yes, episode 34.
Things.
Best damn W show. What's this? Another Shaq episode. Shaq got so many damn numbers. God damn. Who else was 34? Was Barkley 34?
Barkley was 34 in Phoenix.
Yeah. He was 34 in Phoenix. Who else was 34?
Was he 34 in Philly too? I can't remember.
Was he 32 or 30? I don't know what he was.
Shaq was like 32, 34, 36, 35 and shit.
Yeah, right. The next few episodes gonna be his number. God damn. Shit. But man, we got us a good show in front of us, man. It's gonna be a fun show. A lot of shit talking going on. But y'all know I always got some shit I be seeing during the week. I always wait to bring to y'all. Hey man, I don't know if y'all saw me tweet. It was like one of them late night retweets I did. Monica Lewinsky.
Now, late night tweets. You know what?
No. Monica Lewinsky.
They thought he was good at one time at 3 a.m.
Yeah, well,
y'all woke up.
I did. Y'all asses got me quick, boy. I'm like, damn, everybody up still. What the fuck is going on? But man, Monica Lewinsky ass was on the red carpet, and I seeing her just out and about, yo, is like, imagine if that situation what happened with her and Bill Clinton happened in 2025, yo. Like, would she really be out and about like that? Like, I get it. Like, it happened so long ago, but she just out and about going to plays and shit.
Honestly, I'd say yeah.
Nowadays, for sure.
I agree.
You think she'd be out and about? Yeah, because people be like,
the be out still now anyway.
You know what I'm saying, that's what I was about to say. Yeah, they be out here just talking about something, that's somebody else's husband. They just be really out and about with it. So you ain't lying. They probably would be. But hey, shout out to her though for even being so open and still being out and about like that. Because that's a wild thing to me.
I mean, you gotta look at it like this. I mean, Shannon Sharp did what he did on IG Live. He still got a job at ESPN.
Yo, that shit crazy. That shit happened. And my man's Paul Pierce got fired, but his shit was reckless. Like, you just really.
I mean, come on now.
That
Paul
shit was.
Yo,
that shit was reckless. Yo, that man said he had strippers. He had the weed going. Yo. How you don't give away? Like, come on, man. Like, I don't even understand. Was he trying to be private with that? I don't know what was going on, but that was a funny ass saga. Was that during COVID that happened? Or like it had to have been.
Yeah,
damn.
I can't remember. It might have been like around that time, 2021 or something like that. I don't know.
It's still crazy that COVID was 5 years ago. The world really shut down 5 years ago, yo.
Not me. I was outside, child.
You was outside. Like, it's just, I just be thinking about, like, so much stuff happened. So much stuff happened. It's like a blur. Like, everything got you can't remember what happened. There was just a lot. But like I always say, shout out to people like Lo, man. Y'all was out and about doing shit, boy. I was scared. I didn't want to dap up nobody. Don't come over here.
Man, what? I was pregnant during the pandemic, a part of the pandemic.
Shit.
So I wasn't playing around. I wasn't letting nobody see my baby. Like, I would hold him up at the glass door like Simba. Y'all can stand outside. Yeah. And then finally, when COVID started dying down, I would make people get tested before they came over the house. They had to show me their results, and they still had to wear a mask.
They weren't no playing around. Matter of fact,
not playing.
Matter of fact, Axel was born right before the world shut down, and then Maverick was born in the middle of that shit. Yeah, you ain't lying. We was definitely she wasn't playing. When nobody come to the hospital, the hospital wasn't going nowhere. Yeah, they wasn't going nowhere. But it was like, you ain't coming over here. Where you been? Hell no, I ain't no. And people was reckless. People were so reckless with that shit, like super reckless. But like I said, we got a good show for y'all, man. One thing before we get started. Oh, shout out to you, Wiley. Oh, my fault, man. Everybody who come back, I'm just talking, man. I'm Jay. This is my brother and sister, Lo and Nick Andre. We got Wiley on the ones and twos. Wiley doing his producing thing. We got players at War 34, Paul Pierce. I forget about the dream. And listen, the security guards at basketball games, at any games, you take your job too seriously, man. That's Hakeem Olajuwon. You're not gonna let him on the court to celebrate with Houston University is crazy.
Oh, I
So that is they stopped him. They would not let him get on the court.
Crazy.
People in the comments about he need credentials. That's Hakeem Olajuwon.
Right.
What other credentials do you need?
The man brought 2 chips to that city.
Are you correct? Man, yes, yo. They stopped him from going on the court. It was insane. We had Ray Allen. How I forget about Ray Allen and Giannis? How I forget about them being 34? That's just but shout out to you, Wiley. But real quick, what up, Lamar? What up, Jazz? What up, John? Before we get started, what I always say, man, we got motion, man. We got motion.
Man,
and, people just real quick, like real quick, man. People always gonna try to look for a moment, and this person's probably gonna be watching, and this is why I'm gonna do it too. Is like you looking for a moment, man. You tagged me on Monday or Tuesday night about a take that was on the show, and then you made a clip about it and made it seem like we was talking crazy about another player when we really wasn't. I don't even know how people even got what they got out of that clip to go with what it was going with in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, man, we got motion, because if you just making clips, a 12-second clip, 15-second clip of some, or not even a whole conversation of similarities, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I ain't just going, and listen, they grown, they can make whatever take they want to make. Let's start there. And I agree with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just, I had to get it off my chest, because I'm not gonna go back and forth on the internet, because people just say wild shit. I'm not gonna go back and forth. Because people and what's crazy, man, I'm enjoying the Cubs game. I'm getting text messages and shit about it. Like, man, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody ever say Sue Bird was terrible. Ain't nobody ever say she wasn't no Hall of Famer or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just messy stuff on the internet. Because then you got minions going with it, and it's still happening today. We see stuff now. We see things. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I had to get it off my chest real quick. You know, I know. So I know Nick said stuff on the internet, on Twitter. Low did. Did you say? I thought you did. I don't know. You be responding. You be checking people so much, man. I be forget. I be trying to keep up sometimes. I see you checking people, and so but yeah, I just had to get it off my chest before we get started. Before I forget about it. You got something to say? Nick, you did. Go ahead.
Just real quick, man. Like, I saw somebody call me a bully and stuff like that. Like, how am I a bully, man? Like, people come attack me. I just be minding my business. So it's like, if y'all know that person, tell them to stop talking about us. Stop talking about me. Stop talking about us. If they want, I won't have to say nothing. I gotta clap. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna, talk shit about this show or talk shit about me, which I think I'm gonna do.
Yeah, and one last thing before I move forward from that is, like, I made it be known, like, I saw it, and it was said to me, like, tell me I want no smoke. You definitely wanted the smoke. You definitely wanted the attention. You know what I'm saying? So I just had to. That's the part I didn't like. Like, just stand on it, 10 toes down. Like, that's what you wanted.
That's the thing. Like, oh, but I don't mean any harm. Like,
you did.
Be a man. Like, you wanted to get retweets. You wanted people to see it. For what reason? I don't know. Like, it's
again, like the second time.
Right. It's weird. It's just weird. And this is my last time addressing him ever. He's blocked. This is my last time addressing it. The thing that rubbed me the wrong way is him saying that you let us. Nigga, I'm a fucking grown-ass woman. No man is letting me do shit. Let's be very clear about that. No person in this world is letting me do shit. I've been grown since I was 23. Check my fucking resume, okay? I bought my house at 23 years old. Show me your shit. Like, don't get me to start talking my shit. Like, I be trying to be fucking humble on this bitch, for real.
Man, don't be humble, low. Let them know,
like,
man.
Y'all really, like, listen. 2 degrees by the time I was 22. Bought my house at 23. Like, y'all niggas on my level. Like, stop it. For real.
Is that real shit?
Talking about let me and they shit. Real? I don't know if that's how you run your girlfriend, but it don't work like that over here.
It don't work like that.
It don't work like that. Yeah, it's a certain thing. And this is the thing. And this is the thing. This is sports talk. This is media. And I don't expect everybody to agree with me. We don't all, even friends don't always agree with the same takes. You know what I'm saying? I don't expect that. But when you start doing certain things That's beyond agreeing. You just trying to make somebody look dumb. That's basically what that is. You know what I'm saying?
You can't talk women's basketball better than me. Like y'all are so stupid, and that's all I got on that. Like y'all so stupid.
Yeah, that's all. I've had to get it off my chest, man, because I'm not going back and forth on Twitter like that.
Let's talk hoops. Let's go. We're not talking to a nigga that started watching 3 years ago.
We're gonna just start with this national championship. I'm sorry, South Carolina fans, but
South Carolina fans, mute this part.
Get that damn
Uconn won the national championship.
No, Jay. Watch out.
What, you got something to say?
Man, we can't start there. There's no way. Respect to Uconn fans. Respect to Uconn fans. We'll get to y'all in a second. But we have to address what happened today. Wally, pull up the graphic right now. We're not starting to show up no other way.
This man is insane. Okay.
In case you've been living under a rock and you don't know what happened, a new transfer just happened. South Carolina, not even 48 hours after losing, got right back on track.
Right, Jazz. He threw an audible in from the booth. He said, "Hold on, QB, switch the play."
Tonight, Latson is officially a South Carolina Gamecock. I'll be real, man. Like when the news broke, which let's be real. Dawn put out the tweet. I can't remember exactly what she said. She said a birdie flew in the nest. I immediately knew what it was. And then not even like 10 minutes later, we hear Taniya Latson has officially transferred to South Carolina. Now, to me, I love this move. The best thing that I want.
That's the smartest move.
Yes, the smartest move. I'm about to get into all of that. Like, I know people were probably like, "Oh, you sad that she's gone," and all that. But I'm like, look, like at the end of the day, I just wanted Taniya to go to the best situation for her, somewhere that she can grow as a player, as a person, and also, increase her draft stock because she is eligible for the 2026 draft next year. No other place she could do that but South Carolina. So look at it like this: you got the best coach in the world, in my opinion, even though Dawn lost Sunday, but to me, she's still the best coach in the world. Got the best scorer in the world. And you got my personal favorite point guard. I know a lot of people don't feel away about her, but one of the best passes in the game, Raven Johnson. This is like a match made in heaven, honestly, man. And it's crazy. Like, even like when Taniya first hit the portal, I saw so many people saying, "Oh, go to South Carolina, come to South Carolina, come to South Carolina." I'm like, bro, South Carolina fans literally want everybody, bro. I'm not trying to hear that right now. But then I'm watching the Sweet 16 against Maryland. Then I'm watching the Elite 8 against Duke. And I'm seeing how South Carolina is struggling to really find like some offensive consistency from a certain player. Because one game it might be Malaysia, another day it might be Pow Pow, another day it might be, I don't know, Chloe Kiss or whoever, Tessa Johnson or whoever. So you didn't have that consistent go-to score for South Carolina in the biggest moments. And now look, they were able to get those wins, but you can still see the inconsistencies on the offensive end. And I'm watching and I'm thinking to myself, damn, like Taniya, I hate to admit it, but Taniya is a perfect fit for this team. Obviously, with the circumstance, obviously with the circumstance of Tahina Pow Pow going to the draft and everything, obviously that starting 2 guard spot is open. Now I know a lot of people might have wanted Malaysia, but who knows? Who cares? But Taniya, like that was the perfect spot for her, honestly, because that's an elite go-to scorer, and Taniya's fearless on the offensive end. Like I think that's one thing that I'm sure Don looked at, is that she's going to get shots up. She's going to find ways to attack the rim. She's elevated and gotten a lot better as a perimeter scorer. Taniya is definitely going to get shots at them. And I think that complements the likes of Raven Johnson. It complements the likes of Chloe Kitts or Malaysia Fawali or whoever. So this is just really the best fit, honestly, man. Like I've been excited literally all day. I know that some Florida State fans, they're mad at me at the way that I've been celebrating. But look, like you got to look at it like this, man. Like this young woman gave 3 years of greatness at Florida State. Like she literally gave everything to this program, and really, honestly, in a way, brought a different dynamic to Florida State, because even though Florida State's had a lot of great guards in the past, like there hasn't been a player like Taniya, respectfully. And there's no disrespect to anybody else that came before her, but Taniya just brought a different dynamic, and she literally poured everything into those 3 years of Florida State. You saw the elevation of the growth overall in her game over 3 years. Hell, even in her last game against LSU, dropped 30, had like 22, 23 in the first half. Like that's literally giving everything that she had. But as everybody should know, like Florida State is going into a whole new different transition where now obviously Tania's gone, but now you got Michaela Timpson, she's gone. She's going to the draft. Amari Gordon, she's also going to the draft or going to go play pro somewhere else. So this is going to be a different Florida State team next year. And a senior like Tania doesn't want to be around for a rebuild, which I definitely respect. But at the end of the day, I'm just so happy that she chose the right school. I think that was one of the biggest concerns for me is will she be able to choose the right school? Because I heard LSU, I heard Notre Dame, I heard like a whole bunch of other schools and all that. Which I'm not saying those aren't great programs, but I just wanted to see Tania at the best situation. And what other situation could she thrive in outside of playing for Don Staley, honestly? And on top of that, people don't realize like this is going to help her get ready for the draft next year as well, like help elevate her game. So I'm just excited. I don't know if you can call me an honorary Gamecock fan or not, honestly, but trust me, I'm going to Columbia this year. I've never been to South Carolina. I'm going to Columbia this year. It's got to happen.
Lo, what you got, Lo? You muted. There you go. You good.
Okay, there we go. I mean, I agree with everything Nick said. I think that initially when South Carolina fans were practically begging for Tania, I was like, damn, they want everybody, man. Sheesh. Like, but I agree with Nick. Like, we saw it throughout the whole tournament, but we also really saw it in that Uconn game. And we'll talk about it later when we talk about the game. But 3 of the starting guards in that game scored a total of 7 points.
Yes.
Like,
disgusting.
I don't necessarily think they lost because of their offense. I think the defense was the main reason why they lost, but it leads to, when you are able to get stops and get out in transition, that's when South Carolina is at their best, and they didn't play good enough defense to do that. So when you look at it like from that standpoint, that their 3 guards combined for a total of 7 points in a national championship game, you clearly see that they need 2 things over there. They need a scoring guard, which they got in Tania, and they need another big that can protect the paint and score. And I mean, it's just incredible what Don is doing in South Carolina. Like, you literally lost less than 48 hours ago, and you go out and get the best player in the portal. Like,
the best one.
Everyone wanted her in the country. Like, she can make every team in this country better. And she decided to take her talents to South Carolina. And I mean, I think that it was a big reason why Raven ended up staying, because they played together in high school. They played together in AAU along with Fo Wiley as well. So, I know a lot of people keep harping on what is the lineup going to be? What is the lineup going to be? That's why they pay Don millions of dollars to figure it out. And she will figure it out. Because when you have somebody that was the leading scorer last year, averaging 25 points. She gets up shots, but she's efficient. 34% from deep. And I think she shot like 45% from the floor. So she's efficiently shooting. They desperately need scoring. And I'm interested to just see how her game changes when she gets to South Carolina, because I've been seeing a lot of discourse about Dawn not being able to produce guards. And so I'm really interested to see how she gets her ready and elevated to transition, to the WNBA. And then I sat back and I thought about it, and I'm like, oh, they're definitely one of the favorites now with Tania. Just with the Tania signing, they're definitely one of the favorites. And then I sat back and I thought about it, and I was like, bro, they got A-Got coming in too. Like, A bucket, can spread the floor, can shoot the 3.
Has she committed?
Huh?
Oh wait, no, never mind. Take that back. I'm thinking about somebody. I was thinking about another college player. My bad. I know.
No. Yeah. So she's in high school coming in. So another person that can flat out score the basketball from all 3 levels, can stretch the floor. So they definitely have scoring coming in, and I don't think Dawn is done. I think they'll probably go after one more person. I don't think she's done. It must be nice to be a Gamecock fan because yes, they got nice the other day, but better days are coming tomorrow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you really can't even be too mad that y'all got cooked. Like, yeah, y'all lost, but now you actually have something to look forward to next year. Like, on paper, it looks like this could be a championship team, in my opinion.
I agree with everything y'all saying. I ain't got much to say about it. It's just everything y'all said, man. Tonight, I am excited to see her in a situation where she does have some help. The coaching, nothing against Florida State, but the coaching, of course, is going to be better. The supporting cast is going to be better, and she should just be out there and rock out. And y'all stop talking about Malaysia, man. Like sometimes you just need that firepower off the bench, man. And I don't know if y'all watch, Malaysia is a reason why she be getting benched or she come off the bench. There's a reason. If you actually when you're watching the games, you can see it. But man, let like Lo said, let Dawn figure that shit out, because she will. It's gonna probably be some times all three are gonna be on the court. It's gonna be some times when it's just it might be Malaysia and Latson on the court. You just never know how that shit gonna be. So it's just let it play out. I mean, don't be trying to figure out that shit now. That ain't for us to try to figure out. But I'm excited to see this, and I'm with Nick, man. I ain't never been to that school before. Oh shit! Here we come, Wiley.
Real quick, excuse me.
Go ahead.
With this move, I want to thank Nick for putting us on to this young lady, because Nick he's been jamming it down. He's been putting it on the timeline. He's been championing for her.
He changed his choice of words.
He did.
Hey, Nick has been champion for this young lady, and I want to thank Nick for that, but also for anybody, as we move forward, for anybody that comes and watches us on this platform, let's not act like we new to this. Hey, we've been true to this thanks to Nick. And also Tanaya and Lay have a relationship as they played in AAU. So let's not forget about that part.
Correct.
That's a crazy ass AAU squad, yo.
Bro, I know they didn't lose.
That's an insane AAU squad for real.
I just want to say this about Malaysia real quick. I don't understand why people are so concerned about her coming off the bench. Like, y'all don't know this girl. Like, y'all don't know her. How y'all more mad than she is? Y'all think she mad? Like, she has her own shoe. She literally, coming off the bench, she has her own shoe in her second year. She's been to the national championship game twice in 2 years. She's won once. Like, she's getting endorsements left and right. Like, where else would she go and get these opportunities? Like, I'm just confused. Like, people want these coaches to coach, and then when Don coaches, then it's a problem. Like Jay said, like, if you truly watch her game, and I love her game, I think that she's a great offensive player. If you truly watch her game, it's instances in a game where she has poor basketball IQ. She takes ill-advised shots. She speeds up the game more than it needs to be sped up. And so, like, that's why a traditional point guard like Raven is important, because she knows when to speed up the pace. She knows when to slow it down. She knows how to manage the game. And Folk Wiley is just not there yet. She will get there, but she's just not there yet. And that's okay. She's a sophomore. Like, yeah, she's flashy. Yeah, she can make big plays, but that doesn't mean she deserves to start. Like, it's a hierarchy here. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the thing about it is, like, yeah, she could probably go to any other school in the country and start, but Don is trying to create pros. That's the difference between her program and y'all programs. You know what I'm saying? Like, she is trying to get these women ready for the WNBA, and some of the shit that Lay does, like, that ain't flying in the WNBA. So I'm gonna correct it right now, because the thing is, these are the same people that was complaining when Niel didn't pull Hannah's ass out. But now y'all complaining when Don pulls
this is true.
Wiley out.
This
like,
is
make
true.
it make sense. How y'all so mad? Like, how are y'all madder than her? Like, that's just weird to me. But go ahead. That's just weird to me.
No, you're making a lot of sense. You making a lot. I saw one play. I forgot who it was playing. It was a fast break, and I think it was Raven who was running a fast break, and she passed it to Malaysia, and Malaysia went to the lane, and I felt like she took off from like damn near the free throw line for a layup. Yo, I said, what the fuck is going on? Like, it's like it's stuff like that could just change the momentum of the whole game. It's just different things. It's just, and then like soon as Tanaya committed, people was like, she need to go into the portal. And that's nothing why I dislike the portal sometimes, because y'all just want everybody just be in the portal, just going switching teams because they don't like a situation where they think got a better player. Like, God damn, like, it's just, I'm glad you brought up the situation with Hannah, because it's the same people saying the same shit. They're mad about that, but then over here, you don't want her doing it. So it's like, man, you need to be sat down. Sometimes that helps. So, like you said, you can't be more mad than her. She over there smiling, having a great time. She not. Come on, man. So, man. But
it's weird. Like,
but honestly, even to like, okay, I'm gonna put this out to everybody in the chat. If you do disagree with us and y'all think that Lay should be a starter, type in your reasons why. Like, I honestly do want to see people's opinion because I think people look at the offense and just say like, oh, Malaysia doing this, Malaysia doing that.
It's
Oh,
the
she's a
flashy
star.
stuff.
She's a star.
Jazzy
Well,
said,
she
yeah,
is a
it's the
star.
flashy
Don't get me wrong. She's definitely a star caliber player. But when you do watch the game, you can tell there's still aspects in her game that needs maturity, honestly, especially as a decision maker. There's a lot of times where she's making a lot of boneheaded plays. Like there was a play even in the championship game where they could have easily like initiated some ball movement, but instead she's taking a bad shot. And it's like, why are you doing that? Especially when your team is down. Like you need to find quality shots on offense in order to get back into the game. And even honestly, like you can look back in the Maryland game, she was spectacular, led the team in scoring. Pretty much the big reason why they won that game. And then even the game against Duke, it was a totally different story. She had like 3-4 turnovers in a row. Like it was insane, honestly. So Lay is great. I think Lay's in a really good situation. Will she be coming off the bench behind Tanaya? More likely, yes. But it doesn't take away from the caliber player that she really is. I think Don's put her in the best position, honestly, because that's the role that she thrives in. Like she's a star in her role, and people have to accept that, honestly, because even if she does transfer somewhere else, she's not going to be in the same situation where she can grow as a player, but then also be in a position where she could possibly win another title.
Yeah, but they don't like real basketball. They just like people to score. That's why they don't like Raven. They don't really like hoops. They just want to see people score. Go watch the men. They don't play defense over there.
Oh man.
Hey, y'all, real quick. I will say too, as far as the Raven thing, Raven got to shoot next year. If you're playing next to Tanaya, you got to shoot. Because Tanaya's automatically drawing double, triple teams just by with her shooting and ability to get to the basket. And Tanaya's really great. She's a really great and quick decision maker too. Raven's got to shoot the ball. You got to shoot it well. You got to shoot it with confidence. Like it can't be no excuse. Because I'll be real, Raven definitely passed up a lot of good shots throughout this season. But this year, if you're playing next to Tanaya and you're playing off ball, you got to anticipate being able to shoot.
We ain't out here talking about you being like this super sniper, but you got to knock down some shots. You got to make them respect you. They can't be out there guarding you like you just ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? You have to make teams honest so that lane don't be clogged up for people to drive and do they kick and all that stuff. So we ain't asking too much. I don't think we asking too much for her to get better.
The last thing I'll say about her starting, I've always been taught it's really not who starts, it's who finishes the game.
Absolutely.
Like, that's the most important. Who is your closer? Who is going to finish the game for you? So, I mean, that's what I was always taught. I don't know who raised y'all, but that's what I was taught.
Hey, Lo is on one. She said, I don't know who raised y'all. Oh, shit. Anything else on this? We're going to stay with the portal before we get to the game now.
Honestly, just real quick before we transition, you know who's really going to benefit out of all of this? Joyce Edwards. Joyce Edwards is going to be playing next to Tanaya and Raven. Honestly, she's going to get a lot of good looks. Obviously, we saw how versatile Joyce Edwards can be, especially in that Final Four game against Texas. Like she's going to benefit a lot. Honestly, I'm expecting a big year out of Joyce Edwards next year.
Man, she did some shit. She get the rebound, and she could take the rebound and go coast to coast, man. Like that is just and the move she can do. She don't look like, oh, she should not have the ball. You know, sometimes somebody get the rebound. She don't look like that. She's supposed to be doing that.
Right?
She looked real comfortable, man. So she know how to handle the rock and everything. So that's a good point.
I like what Don said about her. In the pressers after the championship game, someone asked, like, with the young players, did you go and console them when they were crying? And she goes, no, I let them sit in that sorrow so that they know what it feels like so that we don't experience that again. And I'm like, bro, that's a coach, bro. That's a coach.
There's a coach. And Ashlyn is coming back. I keep forgetting about her.
Probably the middle of the season, y'all think?
Yeah, she's going to come back in the middle of the season. When she get hurt? October?
No, it had to be like December or like January. I can't remember because she had missed like the first couple weeks of the season with that whole situation that she had.
Right?
She did.
Yeah.
Wally found out when she tore it.
Got injured.
Yeah, Wally found out when she tore it. What's going on? It was January. Damn, shit seems so long. December?
I don't know.
We'll say
Wally found that shit, man.
We know
it seems so long ago. So much stuff be happening. But we're going to stay with the portal, man. The other portal news, it was the first news that dropped like at 6 this morning. I think it was like 6 or 6 this morning. Damn, we just be up, man. We older. God damn. We was in the group chat talking about that shit. But man, Olivia Miles going to TCU, something we felt was coming, that was gonna be happening. But man, Lo, I'm gonna shoot it to you, Lo. What does this mean? Does this mean anything about TCU? What does this mean? Is it a needle mover to you?
I have a lot of thoughts, but I'm gonna try to keep it as minimal as possible. My first thought, so I've known that she was going there for 2 weeks, at least 2 weeks now. And so my first thought when I found out was this was the final fuck you to Notre Dame. Like, you go to the school that beat y'all ass twice, that eliminated y'all from the race or the journey to get a national championship. Like, it's given baby KD when he went to Golden State. And I won't say it's quite at that level. It would be at that level if she went to Uconn because they just won, right? But that's what it's kind of given. And it's interesting when you think about it, because it's for a number of reasons, in my opinion, and in talking to different people, right? I think that she went there for money. Texas schools, they have big boosters, so they get a lot of money. That's number one. I think she has a little bit
for a season.
Say it again.
For a season. I'm looking at what they're putting the money, how much money she got or supposedly got.
Right. That's number one. I think that it was a little bit of jealousy, and we kind of talked about it last week with her and Hannah. And I get it. Like, I get where the jealousy comes from. This was your team. Like, they handed you the keys as a freshman. You got hurt, unfortunately. Hannah came in and completely took over. And now when you think of Notre Dame, who is synonymous when you think of Notre Dame? Hannah.
Hannah, boy, that's it.
It's like Liv is a second thought, respectfully. Like, she's an afterthought, respectfully. And as athletes and competitors, it's hard to go from being the star to second fiddle. Like,
absolutely.
It's hard when you were running the show and now you're in the background playing the backup dancer. It's a hard transition, and especially when you're used to just running the team and you're used to just being that go-to player. It's not like that anymore. And I think she realized that when she came back, she thought that she was either going to get the team back or they would share the spotlight, and that wasn't the case. It was still the Hannah show even when she came back. So yeah, I'll leave that at that. So I think it was money. I think it was a little bit of jealousy. I think it was I think it's interesting because people are saying like, oh, she left because a lot of people were transferring from Notre Dame, and it's like, no, she was the first one to say that she was
one of the portal.
Yeah, she was the first one saying that she was transferring.
Yeah, she definitely was the first one.
Right, and it's interesting. I know Notre Dame is losing a lot of seniors to graduation into the draft, but look at TCU. They have 8 players leaving. So she's going to a school that's rebuilding as well. You know what I'm saying? It's not like she went to TCU because she thinks she's going to win a championship. That's definitely not happening. Like, it's just not. I'm not even trying to be rude. It's just not happening. They're not winning a championship next year. They're not. So you didn't go to win a championship. So that means you went to get the bread. And then I watched the TNT special with her and Candace Parker. And that further shows me that she wants that spotlight back. Why the fuck are you on TNT talking about this? Like,
on damn TNT.
You literally want to be the focal point, which is nothing wrong with that. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, right? But it further shows me that it was a little bit of jealousy there. You know what I'm saying? That's understandable. And something didn't rub me the right way when she said 2 things on there that I remember. She said, I wanted to play for one of the best coaches in the country. So what you said about Niel?
Yeah.
Mark is one of the best coaches in the country. So what you said about Niel, that's number one. And number 2, she says something like, and I want to be treated and act like a professional, like throughout my entire, she didn't say my entire day, but like throughout her entire, I guess, season of basketball. She wants to prepare for the WNBA and she wants to be like, a professional. So my issue with this is from a skill-wise standpoint, her issue is defense.
Yes.
How do we know that Mark is, again, I don't know much of Mark's work, so I'm not going to go in, I'm not going to go in on him. But when people say like he has to be good in order for him to turn that TCU program around last year, so I will give him credit for that. But I threw it on the timeline today. People keep saying, look what he did for Haley. He was a good human being and got her confidence back up. Yes. He helps her get out of her mental rut. He helped her regain her confidence and love basketball again. But from a skill standpoint, How did he help her get better? That's the same Haley that we saw this year was the same Haley that we saw in Louisville. The only difference is she can handle physicality a little bit more, but that ain't from Mark. That's from 3-on-3 when she was playing over at the Olympics. It was physical as shit. Like they were battling there. So for people to say, oh, she's gonna go there and get better, how? Like, what defense did Haley show last year that was so mind-blowing that Olivia said, you know what? I want to go there and have Mark teach me that.
No, that's bad because it wasn't nothing like that at all.
I mean, it's definitely not the defense because Roy Harmon had like 16, 18 points against TCU.
And I got that too because guess what? People were in the comments like, "Oh, she got better. She got better while she was there." And I said she got better against Big 12 teams. Respectfully, when she went back over to the SEC, what happened when she played Texas? She shot 3 for 15 and had 7 turnovers. So what are we saying?
No, for real. I see John in the chat saying, look at what he did for Kelly Graves in Oregon back in the Sabrina days. I know about all that. And I'm not, like we said, we're not saying anything about what's his name? Mark Campbell, right? That's his name, the coach TCU?
Mark Campbell, I think so, yeah.
That's his name, but we're not talking crazy about. We're not saying he's not a bad coach, but it's like she's taking shots at like Niele and saying it's like you going from I feel like she wants his attention, like Lo saying, like going on TNT, and then what she's saying about Niele and all that stuff is like, I mean, maybe she's going there to get her confidence up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what it is. I don't know, but it also the money. You can't say it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, but. I mean,
she said all that. That's crazy.
It says like ND hasn't produced a bunch of professional guards that are currently there playing in the correct. Everyone literally calls Notre Dame guard
you.
Yeah, guard you.
You leave guard you to go to. All right, bro. You got it. You got it, Liv. You got it.
They were saying on the timeline Mark was heavily involved with.
That's what Olivia's telling us. Olivia's telling us I'm not second fiddle.
Yeah, that's not wrong.
That's fine. I just want you to be a buck. Like, don't try to throw Niele. And also, before I pass it to you, Nick, a lot of y'all owe Hannah an apology because y'all was on her neck. Y'all was on her neck. Oh, that's why they left. But that's why they left because she made that video. Blah blah blah. She doesn't believe in Christian views and all this other stuff. TCU is a Christian school. She's literally going to another Christian school. So all the beef that y'all thought was between her and Hannah and the Christianity thing, cut it. It's a wrap.
What part was Muffin? What part, John?
I think whenever we were talking about all the guards that came out, yeah.
But also, John, do you know that the only reason Skylar Diggins went there was because of Niele? Niele was recruiting all of those guards.
Been there.
Post Skylar, Niele recruited. So Skylar,
yeah, we ain't gonna just put it all on. Yeah, facts.
Like Niele, what? And also Niele was the assistant coach. She was the guard coach. She coached specifically the guards. She was a guard in the WNBA and has a national championship. So she knows how to be a guard. Like, what are we doing?
No, it's just I didn't look at the whole interview. I didn't know she said she went crazy. I go back and listen to it now.
I didn't watch it at all. I didn't know she said all that.
I mean, I'm paraphrasing, but that's what she said. Like that.
No, I'm gonna go back. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely go back. But it's just like you were saying, you want the attention. You're going on TNT. Like it's already announced.
She said somebody leaked it. She was like, I hate that. So I guess the initial thing was she was supposed to announce it on TNT tonight, but they leaked it before because she said something like Shaq walked over and she said, I'm going to, and she pulled out the TCU jersey and everybody acted shocked like they didn't see it going crazy all day. And then she was like, at the end, she was like, I wanted to announce it. Yo. She was like, I wanted to announce it, but she was like, somebody leaked it earlier.
What the fuck is this LeBron decision again? Like
what we doing? Like we don't need to do all that
to transfer for your last year.
Literally, like
you're not even the best player. You're not even the best player in the portal.
And y'all know I love Liv, but she was moving funny.
Yeah, this show loves Liv. This show loves Liv, but come on, man.
And I'm gonna leave it at this too. Some tampering might have been involved. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Tampering's involved all over college. You see a
lot of tampering.
A lot of tampering.
You see what first team all GM Raven Johnson is doing? What you talking about?
She's live on Instagram right now. Go ahead.
She's live on Instagram right now and is saying a lot more. Lots of Mark Campbell glazing, not one mention of Niele. I told y'all.
Yeah, like,
a lot, but I don't tell no lies.
Like we knew, like this was like one of them things. Like we knew this shit was happening. So like the whole TNT thing or being leaked is just, come on, man, just stand on it. Tampering means nothing. Tampering has been.
I mean, yeah, people tamper all the time. I'm just saying,
yeah,
like,
we're not saying it don't happen. We're just saying like it was pretty obvious.
It definitely happened.
Yeah, like it was like a pretty obvious thing. But I was just shocked to see her on TNT. I was like, that is her. What the fuck is going on? Yo, like, what? Like, come on, man. That's insane. But hey, man, and like you said, that's a good point. Before we move on, it's a good point what you said. Like, yeah, Notre Dame losing a lot of players, but TCU is too. There was like a big upper class team.
There's 8 gone. 8 players are gone.
Come on, man. Like, and if your defense don't get no better, man, shit. I don't know what to tell you.
If you get subbed out in crunch time in college, what you think the WNBA players are going to do? They're going to have a field day.
Yeah.
I really do hope she works on it, and I hope she improves, and I hope on defensively and more consistent with her shot. I think that she will do well there because it's a system type of play that they use, like they play within a system. So I do think that she would do well, and she'll have the chance to lead the show. So that's what she wanted. So, I mean, good luck. Like, I really hope to see her play better because I want her to be successful in the WNBA.
I do too. I definitely want to see her successful in the league, but it was just a wild thing. And now what's the name? Who else ain't somebody else following her to TCU? Kylie, what's her name? Kaylee Watson.
I saw that
from Notre Dame. She's going there too. I don't know.
They still got Big B, right? I think they still got Big B on the squad. And that's all I got. I don't know.
Even Caitlin was getting subbed out this season on defense. She's 1,000 times better.
Bro, yeah. I don't think I ever thought I would say that Caitlin was better than somebody defensively, but you're correct. She is better than her defensively.
No.
At least Caitlin's
going out of this.
She ain't visited yet.
At least Caitlin going to compete.
No, yeah, she will. She will. And like we said before, you didn't really see a lot of Liv's defensive woes until it was in them close ass games, and she was looking like a traffic cone out there. So
and move them damn feet, shit.
Man,
barbecue chicken alert! Barbecue chicken alert!
I love you, Wiley. We're gonna move on to some can we move on to the game now, Nick?
Go ahead, man.
Hold on, wait. We got to talk about who else transferred. Kate Koval. Anybody care about that?
Koval went to LSU. That's another big loss for Notre Dame, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Major loss.
Yeah, major loss. Because she came out. Was she like the second person that came out, right? When Liv came out, she was like the second one. So yeah, she's going to LSU. Avery is going to Washington. Is she from there?
She's from Idaho.
Oh shit, I don't know then. Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't know. They must got the PMW must got some money out there. They selling weed and shit up there. So who knows, man? So
I think the Kate Koval move wasn't shocking to a lot of people because LSU heavily recruited her out of high school, and we all know. Let's keep it a buck. LSU got bread, like
they do.
They got bread.
They got some big ass football school. They got bread, brother. They got bread. Them kids, if y'all don't know, they got a documentary on them about LSU and their money situation. Yeah, money. They got everybody gets paid over there, bro. I didn't know it kind of is right next door. You're right about that. So it's still like it's close to the crib. So going up to Washington, it's nice up there. If y'all ain't never been, it's nice as hell up there. But man, it's just a crazy jump from USC to Washington. That's a crazy jump.
I never say never, but y'all will never catch me in Idaho ever.
Fuck
what do they do there? Like, what do they do there?
The only reason you ever catch me there, like, I have to be in some wild ass places for work, but that's the only reason you would ever catch me in Idaho.
And I might have to decline. Like, sorry, brother.
No,
I don't know if my people are welcomed here. It just
one time I had to go to work to Iowa, and I was like, shit, yo.
It's sad that we got to think about these things, but
shit. I was like, man, I gotta go. I said, you know what? Let me go check. I went to a couple stores. I checked the temperature out there. I went to the gas station. They was speaking. I'm like, okay, Anybody? I went to Starbucks. They was speaking. I was like, oh, okay. I went and checked it in the hotel. That was nice. I'm like, oh, this might be the spot. I might be good.
Like, I'm good.
But I was definitely nervous going there, but it's sad we got to be like that. But to answer your question, I don't know what the hell goes on in Idaho. Sports. I don't know. That's about it, I think. I don't.
There's a few places I'm never going. Idaho, Montana,
South Dakota, and North Dakota.
Yeah, North and South Dakota. All of them. That's
Wyoming.
Yeah. Wyoming too. I'm cool with not visiting all 50 states.
No. Oh yeah, before we move on, Ole Miss and Maryland is going crazy in the portal as well. I forget. Cooking. Brenda and Coach Joe is doing their thing. Like
y'all said, "Hey, shit, sweet over here." What you mean?
Thank you, Wiley. I forgot about that. Wiley reminded me about that. Yeah, I forgot. They definitely cooking. We mentioned Avery going to Washington. I watched Washington, like they good, like they cool, but she must have just got paid. You feel me? I don't even know who else wanted her.
And probably want to be close to home.
Yeah. Like you said, Idaho is close, so who knows? But any other portal news? Old girl. I always fuck up her name. Old girl from Rutgers. Is it Rutgers?
Yomi McMiller.
Yomi.
Yeah, she changed her teams up, so she got Florida State on there now. No more Louisville. She got Tennessee on there. Look.
Apparently Tennessee does not want her, so that's why it was like a big thing last night. She was saying that's the school that she would like to go to, but apparently
they work hard in Tennessee. I don't know if you noticed that, young lady. They work hard over there. Shit. I don't know.
They ain't taking those shit.
Yeah, they ain't taking those shit. They do 5 in and 5 out. So you cut off the court regardless. Just so you know. Like, regardless. So I don't know if you want to go there no way. But they said we don't want her. That's crazy. Oh, she lied to Talia. Oh, wow.
Yeah, she lied. That's what the big joke was, I guess, last
Talia,
night.
who, the reporter Talia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. And because she one of the biggest ones out there for women's sports. You could just, she took her as face value. She probably gonna listen to her ever again now. You can't be lying to the reporters, man. Got them looking stupid. You don't want to do that.
I'm sorry, like
you can't do that, man. You cannot do that.
This young woman's talented, but man, like
you can't be doing all this, man. She out here like she's like she juju.
What they claim is that she was just saying the school she would like to attend.
Oh, okay.
They're saying she wasn't lying, but I mean, I don't know. I wasn't there, so I don't know.
3 out of the team said they had no contact.
Right, exactly, yeah.
All right, man. I ain't finna report on her no more, man. I'm not doing this, man. Ain't no more. I don't think there's no more portal news going on out there. I don't think it is. But yeah, man, let's get on to this national championship, man. Belt to ass. Uconn beat South Carolina fans. You might want to fast forward or just pause it. Uconn won 82-59. It was pretty much. It looked bleak for them in the second quarter. It looked real bleak for them. Like it was just. We was in a group chat like, yeah, this might not. At halftime, it was like, ugh. And then they got blitzed. They lost that third quarter by 10 points. So it was just, It's just. Hey man, listen. I remember. I think we was on a playback when this happened, and somebody came in the chat and said, "Sarah Strong is like that next Maya Moore," and we was like, "Pump your brakes, pal. Cool off." She playing, Kalamazoo Tech and shit in these first games. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, but listen, Sarah is the real deal. It's just, hey, and we said let her see. We said let her play out. The shit played out. She is like that. It was like it might be a different game if it was just Paige and Fudd, but having Sarah, it's like nobody has a match for her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like she's like that. She like that KD was for the Warriors type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't got nobody to guard her.
The thing is, she can play in the post, but she can also stretch the floor. So
yes, exactly. So it's just, man. Hey, Jesse said SC ain't show up. No, they didn't. Like Pow. What she have? 3 points.
3 points.
Raven had 2. Yeah, Bree had 2. Malaysia had 9. Tessa had 10. Chloe had 9, Fagan had 8. So it was just real. And they were shooting bad, 1 for 7s, 1 for 6 type shit. Like, so it's just, but they will be back. Like we were talking about earlier in the show. They're gonna be back. So it's just they made, and we listen, we were saying like, man, we think they can win, but it's not looking the best for them in this tournament. Like they was getting by on just experience and just know-how. You know what I'm saying? But it's like when you go against like, and we were saying about UConn, to give them credit, UConn did not look like this when we was talking about them when they lost to Tennessee, when they were losing to Notre Dame's and losing to USC. They got into this Big East and into the tournament, and they just look like a different team. Like just a different team. And we definitely said the only team we feel like is going to ever stop that UConn shit was USC. And then we all know what happened with Juju. So it's like it was the right time for them. Like, congrats to y'all. Your coach out here talking nuts, talking crazy. We're gonna talk about that too, Gino. Like, people trying to cape for him. We know who the fuck he's talking about. We know who he's talking about.
It's started on that.
It's plain as day. It's plain as day. Like, we know.
Whoa, now. You got too much dip on your chip.
He did. He was going crazy, talking reckless, man. Like just and listen, when you win, you have all the right to talk crazy when you whoop somebody's ass like that, especially like a team like South Carolina, and y'all ain't won for 9 years. You can be able to talk crazy, but man, that was like, ooh, we know who you're talking about. And then people, of course, was trying to take up for him. I ain't trying to hear that shit. But what you got, Nick, on the game?
Built the ass. I mean, UConn beat the shit out of them. It's really nothing else.
Right. Yeah,
pretty much, honestly. And it's funny. Saturday, I went to the beach on Saturday, and I was
look at you going to the beach, living in Florida.
Yes,
meanwhile, it's 40 degrees here.
It was like 75 degrees on Saturday. It felt good. I went to the beach, and I was like, you know what? Facts. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take my mind off the game because I really live this basketball shit, man. So like I be thinking about basketball like nonstop. So I said, you know what? Let me get out and let me try to not think about the game. But even as I'm driving to the beach, I'm over here, I'm driving by myself, just thinking about like what matchups there is and all that. And I'm like, golly, I can't take my mind off the game. But even as I was thinking, I was like, man, like I picked South Carolina to win, but UConn's playing different, and it's a different level that even I don't think that South Carolina could stop them. Now, like I didn't want to say that out loud. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna pick UConn to win this game. I'm still, obviously my bracket has South Carolina, so I'm gonna stick with that.
Absolutely.
But getting into that game, like even though my heart says South Carolina, the analyst in me, like the observer in me, had a feeling that UConn was gonna take this. And they just played all around great basketball. I mean, defensively, they were just stifling, honestly. Like, I got to give credit to the bigs. What's her name? Jana L. Alfie, I think that's her name. Stepped up and impressed, especially in the Final Four. Like her defense that she had on Lauren Bess was incredible. And then she carried that over to the national championship game. And them just being able to slow down the likes of Joyce Edwards and Chloe Kiss was just amazing. I got to give credit to AZ Fudd. Like, AZ Fudd stepped played in those last two games. Had a poor shooting performance against USC, came back, had a strong performance against UCLA, and then of course even in the South Carolina game. But it wasn't even just a scoring; it was her defense too. Like her size really makes a difference on the defensive end, and I don't think people really realize that. Like the way that she can be physical, the way that she can get into the passing lanes, force turnovers. Like she was really getting after it, which part of the reason why she won Most Outstanding Player. So I think overall, you just saw an all-around team effort from UConn on both ends of the floor outside of South Carolina, honestly. Like Paige stepped up, AZ stepped up, Sarah Strong stepped up, Jana L. Alfie stepped up. Like, so it was an all-around team performance. And then, like you guys mentioned, like Raven only had 2 points. It's crazy. Like, reason why I was laughing earlier is because I remember those 2 points. It was off of a backdoor cut early in the first quarter. I didn't even realize she didn't even score the rest of the game. Like, it was insane. But also, like, even though Raven had 2 points, I got to give her credit because Raven was really the only one out there competing for South Carolina. Like getting to the offensive boards, getting the 50-50 balls. Like I even tweeted it, like there's no way in hell in a championship game your smallest player should have the most rebounds on a team. Like it's absolutely insane to me, but I give credit to her because she was definitely competing out there trying to keep her team alive. And as I'm just thinking about the game, I remember like early in the second quarter, it was like 23-14 UConn was up, and I'm thinking South Carolina got to make something happen now. Because if they don't figure something out, this game is going to get out of hand. And obviously, UConn went up by 10 at halftime, and then the rest is history, pretty much, honestly. So honestly, it just wasn't South Carolina's year. You can blame that, on a lot of things. Obviously, they lacked a lot of offensive power. Then on top of that, I could also even say I really think the absence of Ashlyn Watkins was really felt in this matchup as well. Not saying that if they had her, they would have won, but it probably would have been a little more competitive if you ask me. But hey, I mean, I think it was a very humbling experience for South Carolina. Give credit to UConn for getting the win, and you see obviously South Carolina going to work afterwards, man. So I like it a lot, man. Also, congrats to UConn. Congrats to the fans, because I know, they be feeling a way about us, but hey, y'all deserve this one. I mean, this team played their ass off this tournament.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to UConn, their 12th national championship, and I'm happy for Paige. I mean,
absolutely.
a likable kid. And that was the one thing that's missing from her resume was, and I've been saying that ad nauseum, was a national championship, and she could try to act like it, that wasn't a big deal if she didn't get one, but it was. And you could see that she hasn't taken off that damn net around her neck since they won 48 hours ago. Like, it's very important for her. Every great that has played at UConn has won a national championship. So I think that's the thing that will finally cement her into one of the greatest to play at UConn. But if somebody would have told me that Paige would have scored less than 20 points in a national championship game and they would have beat South Carolina by 23 points, I wouldn't have believed it. It just shows you how well UConn has been playing the last 3 weeks. The last 3 weeks, UConn has been the best team in the country by far. Like, and it's not even close. Like, the competition is not even close. And I think it really starts on the defensive end for them. And like Nick said, like, AZ is a big body. Like, yes, we know that she can just flat out shoot the ball. But what impressed me the most was her defense. Like, because she's a big size guard, like, she can battle in the paint. And you saw her pick Fort Wiley like 2-3 times. You know what I'm saying? Hands. I think that's what impressed me the most, because we all know that she can shoot the ball, right? She has one of the best one of the best looking shots in the country. We all know she can shoot. And I'm just happy for her because she's battled through adversity and injury. And for her to step up on the biggest stage, in the world, essentially 9 million people were watching. That's major to do. And even for Sarah, I think I've never seen, outside of maybe Juju, in the last 5 to 10 years, I haven't seen a freshman as poised as Sarah Strong. Like, it's actually kind of,
it's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she's just so poised. She's never rushed. She always plays at her own pace. Like, she never gets too ahead of herself. Like, she is just poised. Like, and I don't know if it's because both of her parents hooped at a professional level, but
that probably does help a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, she seems like a laid back kid anyway. Like, her personality shy and laid back, but she's just always under control. Like, you hardly see her press. You hardly see her take ill-advised shots. And I'm just glad we get to see her hoop for another 3 years in college. Like, she is the goods. She was one of the, I won't even say she will be. She was one of the best players in the country this year.
She was.
And she's only a freshman. Having a double-double, 24 and 15 rebounds and then 5 assists as a freshman. 9 million people are watching. Your team has not won in 9 years, and you know how much pressure it is to get your homegirl Paige a ring, and that's what you do.
3 blocks, 2 steals.
She was doing everything.
10 for 15. Like, goddamn. Like,
right. And then exactly, Shantae. And then efficient, and that's the thing. And so I'm a huge Sarah Strong fan. It'll be interesting to see what her and AZ do next year together. Now with Paige being gone, like, someone's going to have to step up and be that leader. So I'm interested to see which one it will be. And for South Carolina, I mean, like I said earlier, people talk about their lack of scoring, which was a problem, but it started with the defense. It started on the defensive end. Like, too many defensive breakdowns. You saw a lot of back cuts. You saw a lot of guard penetration. They were just passing the ball out to the 3-point line and just knocking down open shots. They were literally wide open. And I do believe that UConn was the best team, like I said, for the last 3 weeks in the country. But that South Carolina performance was embarrassing. It was zero effort. Like, in the beginning, the first 5 to 6 minutes, they actually came to play. And then once they went down 10, they just put their heads down and literally did not try. And I can never accept that, bro. Like, you have to literally try for the whole 40 minutes. Even when you're getting that ass whooped, come on, make it at least interesting. You know what I'm saying? Fight back. Damn, 9 million people are watching, and this what y'all do? And so now we got to hear all these jokes about how South Carolina trash and they this and that. And it's like, oh God, like we're gonna have to hear that.
You got the Dawn meme that's everywhere now.
I'll be real. I hate that shit.
I don't mind it.
I absolutely hate it.
You don't like it, Nick?
I don't like it at all, man. Because I know people's intention with using it. Like, you know what I'm saying? If they were just using it to really be funny, which I mean, there are some people that are, but people are using it like to use it against Dawn. Like, somebody was like, oh, Dawn is in hell because Sarah Strong is doing it. Like, really? Like, that's what you're going with? Like, come on, man.
Yeah, like that. I mean, it's the part of the game, though. You know, people are gonna do that.
You know how that shit gonna go. You know how that shit gonna go.
I just want the score bar off of it. I'm crying.
Yes, I saw her tweet that. That's funny. Hey, we can get that off. We can definitely get that off. If you want that off, I get it off for you. I saw a lot of people. Anything else about the game itself? Anything else about that?
I was belt ass through the whole. Literally through the whole. I won't say 40 minutes. I'll say 35 minutes.
Yes.
No, it's funny because like Lo texted the group chat at halftime. She was like, "Man, this shit over."
And I was actually embarrassed, bro, because y'all know like I'm a huge women's basketball advocate. So I was telling everybody to watch that, and they was looking at me like, "This is what you wanted us to watch?"
Man, like, listen, this is what I'm about to say because Lo over there cussing out the bar to get the game on the TV.
Yelling at the bartender, he looking at me like, "This what you wanted me to turn on?"
Let me get fucking hockey off the screen. We ain't trying to watch no goddamn hockey.
Yeah, it was embarrassing just all the way around. Like I was telling so many people, like, yeah, these are the two best teams in the country. I really
got her dad watching it and shit.
And literally the beginning of the second quarter, I think it was like maybe 2 minutes into the second quarter. I told my dad, I said, we can wrap it up. This is over. He said, Lauren, it's still so much game left. I said, look at them. They gave up. It's over. I said, I think the score was like
Lauren.
It was like 14 to I think 21. It was something like that, 14 to 21 or 14 to 22. And I was like, yeah, this is over. I was like, if they don't score right here, it's over. And they didn't score. And I was like, yeah, it's a wrap. Because once they're down, because they were struggling so much offensively, I was like, once they get down 10 to 15 points, it's over.
That shit is so funny. I saw a lot of new people who probably was watching women's college basketball for the first time. And I saw a lot of people complaining about the start time, especially the West Coast people. West Coast people and East Coast people gonna battle about start times at all times. But West Coast people was mad because the game started at noon over there. How y'all feel about that? The early game on Sunday. Would you rather be?
What's the game? It's noon. I can see if it was like 5 a.m. Like, get up, man. There's people probably like on the other side of the world, like where Tom is. It was probably like 2 a.m. there.
Yeah, no, dead ass. No,
they probably still been watching the game.
Oh my God, Nick's so funny. Wake your ass up. I mean, to me, I feel like noon is not even late for you on Sunday. Like
it's not.
Like seriously, you're gonna watch football. Like, come on now, you gotta when they gotta watch football, they gotta wake up at 9 o'clock in the morning to watch football on the West Coast. So you know what I'm saying? So, I mean,
what time is Minnesota on? Pacific?
No, Minnesota Central.
It's not Central. Is
it? Central. Yeah, they Central. So. I should have been up and dressed. It's Sunday, man. People are sleeping.
Y'all need to be going to church.
Y'all sleeping in at 12 at noon?
Damn. But y'all watch football. That's the thing that we watch the world be up for football. You know what I'm saying? So it's just one game. I mean, maybe do you want like are we looking for a 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock? I mean, I feel like if the game started at 5, it's still people gonna complain about 3 o'clock. I didn't
mind the 3 o'clock actually, because then you get home at a good time. But I'm washed now, so then you get home at a good time. You can do other stuff with your day.
Hey, like, no dead ass. 2 o'clock was perfect for me. Right home from church. You know what I'm saying? I could just turn the game on, you know what I'm saying? But it's perfect for me. But I want to see y'all thoughts on that. I know people was complaining about it. I always
listen, I'm a Laker fan. I gotta stay, and they got busted tonight, but I'm a Laker fan. I gotta stay up to 10:30 just to watch the start of the game. So I don't feel sympathy for none of y'all.
You know, NBA games don't start on time for shit. They don't.
When they play at 10:30, I literally don't turn my TV off until at least 1:30 if they playing at 10:30.
Absolutely, yes. That's why I was mad when Brown and we're going to the Lakers. I was like, God damn. Ain't no more of that Central East Coast shit time no more. Right. I gotta stay for this shit. But I was wondering how y'all felt about that. I know people was really mad about it or like fake mad. You know how that shit go. Man, anything else about? Oh, did y'all have anything about Gino? Y'all had anything for Gino?
Oh yeah.
Anything you got for him?
I don't know if Lo has anything. I'll let Lo go first.
Lo got her thoughts on TikTok. It's going up over there.
My thoughts on TikTok is I have 40,000 views. You know what the fuck going on. But I would just keep it real short and simple because I really do have a video on TikTok. I think it was just distasteful. I do agree that you can talk your shit when you win. Mm-hmm. That's why it's fun to win because you can say whatever you want out your mouth practically. But I think it was just distasteful solely because he tried to minimize her statue to, she only won one championship, and that's not why they gave her a statue. Asia Wilson single-handedly changed the trajectory of South Carolina. Like before, yes, Tiffany Mitchell helped in the beginning, like before Asia got there and stuff like that. But before Asia got there, no one was really lined up to go to South Carolina. And I'm saying this with just as respectfully as possible. Like this one player alone has so much gravitational pull that she literally changed the entire trajectory of a program. And now they're a powerhouse in the in the women's basketball community. And so that's the first thing. Number two, it's a cultural thing, and I don't expect him to understand because he's not of our culture, right? And when I say it's a cultural thing is they fly Confederate flags high and proud in South Carolina. It's still racist as shit down there. So for this young Black girl to have a statue on a campus that her grandma could not walk on, her grandma had to walk around the campus. She could not walk on the campus. Like that's immortal type shit. Like you just don't go there when you don't realize what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? And people are like, oh, he's not talking about her. So now you're trying to insult our intelligence. He was 100% talking about her. Don't throw stones and hide your hand.
What was he talking about?
You're definitely talking about them. Yeah.
I'm saying, like, who else are they talking about? I saw that dummy on social media talking about, oh, he was talking about Tennessee. Like, no, he wasn't.
Absolutely.
And the last thing I'll say, right? The last thing I'll say is I think also what irritates me is when Don says one simple thing, people blow it out of proportion, but now y'all capping for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, so because he's white and he's an old man, he can say whatever the fuck he want to say. But Dawn said something about praying, and everybody was saying, she said something about worshiping her God or something like that. And then people were saying, like, oh, so if you don't believe in God, you're going to hell or you don't have favor. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she can't just tell you that she believes in Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just
tough crowd. Goddamn.
Right. It's just interesting that when Black women say stuff, you know what I'm saying, it's taken a certain way. We're angry or we're aggressive or, you know, we're a bitch. We're these things, right? But when an old white man says it, it's funny, it's a kiki and it's a joke. I just ask to keep the same energy. I talk shit all the time. I have no problem with shit talking, but I just wouldn't have gone there because it means so much more than just one national championship.
No, that is perfectly said. And then if y'all want to see the full video, go to Lowe's TikTok, Hoops with Low. With Low. WITH
for all you.
Yeah, not wit. Yes, with.
WITH for all you people that was in the No Child Left Behind.
All right. Damn, was we part of that?
I think it happened in 2006.
Okay, I was out of high school.
Hold on, when was he in office? 2000? No,
I was in high school when he did it. When he said that bullshit, because he's part of he 9/11, right? I was a sophomore when that shit happened.
Yeah, damn. He was 9/11, so that had to be around that time.
Damn, yeah. I was in high school. Dummy.
Maybe 2004, maybe.
Man,
I can't remember. But yeah,
let's move on. Let's move on to this. Muffin has he ain't talking about no goddamn muffin, man. Don't
come on, John.
Come on, man. Especially how they just beat the shit out of South Carolina. We know what it was, man. Like. I know what it was.
Why the hell would he be taking shots at anybody else right now?
Right.
Especially not Muffet. It is, but Muffet's at ESPN calling games.
Right. She's not even a part of it anymore.
Gino not think about a team that couldn't make it past Sweet 16.
Yeah, Gino ain't right. He ain't gonna bring up Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Come on.
And I get it. Like, if you're not of Black culture, you probably don't understand the importance of the statue, and that's fine. It's not for you to get. Just like you probably don't understand why Asia has satin in her hoodies. It's not for you to get.
We know who the guy from.
Bro, be honest over here.
Oh, man. We're gonna talk about a little bit of this draft stuff real quick and get the hell up out of here, man. The draft is next. AJ got a dunk on Stewie now. You funny as hell.
Look, Lamar getting pissed. He in all caps now.
Yeah. All right, Lamar, you good? We got you, man. He mad as fuck.
Your combo.
Oh shit. We got the draft next week, Monday. Yeah, the 14th, right?
Yep, it's Monday.
Yeah, Monday. Lo, are you going? Are you doing an in and out?
I was gonna go. They gave us 4 credentials, and I told DA to go since he lives up there.
Oh, okay. I know K-Dot told me he was doing like an in and out type thing, but
yeah, he fine.
Yeah. But we got the draft, man. Shit. Hey, after Page, anybody can go anywhere. I'm just honestly, you know what I'm saying? I will say this, like K-Dot asked me to work on some draft stuff with him. Man, I still don't know. I still, it's still so much up in the air. Like Seattle, we got like with Liv coming back. You got, I heard about the Dominique girl could go there. You got Sonya. What's crazy? Sonya being a top 2 damn pick, boy. That is something we just ain't nothing.
And that's respectfully because she's a good player.
Yeah, she's a good player, y'all. She's a good player. But my God, I just never. I don't know. Draft starts after 2.
It does. Dominique is the best prospect in the draft.
I think she's so raw. She's so raw, and I've seen her stuff. Like I feel like Nick's is we're gonna let. She's so raw, and I get it, man. Like does Seattle need her? And I can see the Mystics, but that's a project. So I think like the Mystics got time to do what a project do. Seattle got time to be dealing with a project. That's my thing with her.
If I'm in Mystics, I'm taking her.
You got 3 picks in the first round. You know what I'm saying? Like if Seattle don't grab her, you gotta grab her with 3 or 4, right? You would think, right? You would think.
I mean, my thing is like, what are the other options?
Kiki.
What are the other options?
Come on, we're gonna do Kiki like we're gonna do Kiki.
No, I'm saying that because hear me out.
She said, "Fuck Kiki, man."
No. I'll take Kiki too. No. I'll take Kiki too. I think we got 3, 4. Not we, because I'm over them, but they did it.
3, 4, 6. 3, 4, 6.
3, 4, and 6. If they take Kiki at 6, I'm not mad at it. People got Kiki at 8. I'm like, damn.
That's wild.
Right. Come on now. She played that bad.
I mean, the Valkyries could possibly snatch her up at 5.
Yeah, I think
they got. I saw a lot of people having Anissa going 5, and I'm like, really?
I saw that too.
Y'all got Anissa.
It's based off of performances this season.
But so do y'all have Anissa over Kiki?
It's really tough.
I ain't finished with mine. I ain't finished.
They're both great players, but it's like if you want somebody that's like mechanically a lot better on like at least offensively, honestly, I'll probably go Kiki. I think Kiki is just a little bit better offensively. But like Anissa's hustling motor is like that's something you can't teach.
You can't.
Yeah. And I feel like that's something that's the thing. I feel like that's something that she has an advantage over when it comes to her and Kiki. Anissa does at least. So it's tough, honestly.
Yeah. Now, John, you've been saying some wild stuff, but I do agree with you. If Dominique went to Seattle and paired her up with Ezzy and Nneka, I do like that because those are great people to. 2 is kind of high, but those are great people to learn under.
No, yeah, like
honestly, no player in the draft that they pick now is going to come and contribute. At 2, who's going to come and contribute like drastically?
And this is why a lot of people were saying Cam Brink was hiding a lot of Kiki's deficiencies over at Stanford. So here y'all go, pow to Chicago. I've been seeing a lot of that.
I don't know because that Chicago is a little. The newer fans are a little.
I've been seeing a lot of that. When I put my little filler out on Twitter about it, asking everybody was saying pow. They wanted pow to come here. So
And she, what pick did they have again? 8?
10.
10. Oh, I wouldn't mind Papa. I wouldn't mind her in Chicago, like shooting wise though.
Yeah, like 10 is like, and you know what? And like the trade was so, it felt like ages ago with Ariel coming here and the missus getting the 3rd pick. So at first I was like, I ain't picking no damn Papa at 3. But then I had to think about it. I forgot we did that trade. So
That's what I thought too.
Oh yeah, no, Lamar Nick brought that shit up in the group chat talking about Kennedy. Yeah, like
you know who else ain't? Ariel Powers. She ain't on the roster either. I don't
know,
understand
which is crazy.
Oh.
They could use her in Vegas too. They could use both of them in Vegas, to be honest.
I should have brought up the list. It's a lot of 10, and you know what? The draft gonna be weird. It's gonna be players who I'm really interested to see how where Haley's gonna go now. I think Connecticut, they got 7 and 8. I think they're gonna grab Georgia or Haley with them 7 and 8 pick. I don't know who the other one's gonna be, but I do think that's gonna happen. I think they're gonna be in that top 8 range for sure.
Who would y'all pick first between Georgia and Haley? I saw that on the timeline today. I saw somebody saying that Georgia Amore washes Haley easily.
I don't know.
Damn. Easily, huh? I hate when people use those words.
I don't know
like
about
watch
easily.
people easily.
I don't think easily either. Yeah,
I don't know about no easily shit, but
who's the better defender? That's all I want to know. Who's the better defender?
I would probably go Haley. I'm not just in general, not for defense. I'll probably go Haley over Amore.
I'm kind of thinking Haley too, but Georgia's so talented offensively. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Lamar said neither. Don't be surprised if you see a lot of international names over college names in the first.
I mean, yeah, I've been seeing some international names in there.
Yeah, I've been seeing that.
Yeah. Right.
I got a lot of work. I got a lot of work to do. I have a lot of work to do.
Yeah, because it's Monday, Jay. What you better?
Yo, me and K Dot gonna do one of these nights coming up. We're doing like a over Zoom type thing, and we're gonna knock that shit out like Burn the Midnight Oil type shit. So.
Okay. 2027 draft, man. Look, I'm locked in. Hey, I will be there. That's why I was happy to give him my spot this year. Y'all can go.
Right. We gotta be locked in for that one. This one is just so like
the next 2.
Yeah, this one is just like, after Paige, just like, and no disrespect to Sony, like we said, but with her being mentioned as a top 2, it's just come on, man.
I mean, I think when you compare it to last year's draft, it's just very lackluster, It
is. Last year's draft was just like, whoa.
But that was one of the best drafts that I think one of the best drafts that the WNBA ever had, in my opinion. In terms of talent, that came in ready to contribute.
Sierra's.
Hey, she's a bucket though. I like her. I like her.
It's gonna be off them names. It's definitely gonna be off them names, but I hear you, John, for sure. I want to go to the draft that year in 2027. But ain't too much more. I'm interested to see where Diamond gonna go. I'm interested to see where Harmoni's gonna go. Who else?
KK as well. KK.
Yes. There's some more. You said it's gonna be the steal of the draft.
I'm not mad at that.
I think she could be a good. I think she'd be a good shooter for somebody. Depending on what fit.
For sure.
Oh, yeah, Sarah Ashley Barker. Yeah. That's another
I like her too. Yeah.
Who y'all think, real quick, really just improved their stock the most? Is it Haley?
I think Haley improved it. Though. Haley definitely, I mean, because she literally went down
she was not
all the way down, like damn near out of talks. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. She wasn't even in the first round.
Right, exactly. So she definitely improved her stock. I think Kiki's has dropped.
I was gonna ask you, who you think dropped the most?
I think Sonya's has improved just because it ain't really a lot going on. AZ going back, yeah.
Let's see.
I think after the tournament AZ Fuck had, I think she could have low key went to the draft.
She would have been at least.
I get it, but I get it. Yeah, she would have. This year, she would have definitely. I think she would have went too.
Well, you think she? I ain't mad at this shit.
I'm not mad.
After her tournament,
like AZ Flood or Sonya Citron, who you going with, respectfully?
I'm going with AZ.
Yeah, man. Yeah, good thing Tom ain't here. Tom don't listen to this episode, man. Please don't listen to it. You know he's gonna be tagging us and shit about shit we saying. She definitely be top 10. He's top 10 this year for sure. She came out, but like we saying, Sonya can go too, or be in the talks for that. AZ can definitely be in them talks as well. But
especially after the last 2 games that she had.
That's what I'm saying. After her tournament run, like because let's keep it a buck. Most of the year she didn't produce as much as we thought she would. You know what I'm saying? Like offensively. But like I said, Uconn has been playing crazy basketball the last 3 weeks, and everyone has literally stepped up. So I think she put herself in a good position to make people remember who the hell she is, you know?
Mm-hmm. I was late to the party, but did y'all hear about someone leaving Uconn?
There's some rumblings. I don't know if there's a player in particular. I don't think they released that yet.
Yeah, they haven't released it yet. Some rumblings are Q or KK, but KK came out with a post today that basically showed that she was not leaving.
Are you asking Lamar in the first round? You think?
I think Ayoka's done with basketball.
Yeah, she's done.
She's done. Yeah,
she said her body. She said her body isn't where it needs to be. Her body has gone through too much because of basketball.
Oh shit! So she done. Oh damn. Okay. Oh,
they said that during the tournament. She made it clear, like I'm not even. She made it clear, like sister, I'm not even. I won't even
missed
be at
that.
the draft.
Oh shit! I definitely missed that. Yeah. I definitely missed that for sure. Oh damn. Okay. Well, shout out to her, man.
Where y'all think Zaya James goes?
Who you say?
Zaya James.
From State.
I really like her game, man.
Yeah.
I really like her. I'm just curious to see because she's so like thin, skinny. I'm just curious to see how she can hold up, you know, in the WNBA. But I think people have her in the first round. What's up, kid? People have her in the first round.
Like who in the first round? Like Minnesota, Dallas, late first round.
Late first round.
Minnesota, Dallas. And the start of the second round, you got who? The Aces. You got Dallas, Minnesota, Sky.
Y'all sent LA, but what guards they got in LA? They got KP.
They got KP. They got Ari.
They got who?
Ari McDonald.
Oh yeah, John. I agree with you on that too, John.
What is Ray? Ray a guard or a wing or
she like I would say like a forward. A forward.
I figured. They just traded Lexi, so
yeah, because she might a lot of guards. Get rid of Ari. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, Odyssey. I forgot Odyssey's on the team.
Yeah, Odyssey did sign, yeah.
Man, free agency seemed so long ago, yo. Like all the shit that was going down. Like I gotta look at. I got so much work to do, y'all. I got so much work to do. Serena gonna be interesting pickup for most teams in the draft. Liatu. Oh, I forgot about her. You got Maddie. I don't know about Maddie. People gonna pick her up, but Liatu, that's a solid pickup. I like her.
Baby, get ready, Maddie. Get ready for 9 to 5, sister.
Yeah. I didn't want to be.
Oh my god!
Come on now, y'all. Come on now. Okay.
This last season was not good.
I'm the only one that want to keep it real.
This last season wasn't good. This last season wasn't good. It wasn't. Liatu. I like the Taylor Jones.
Taylor Jones might be a steal too, honestly.
Yeah.
The only thing is she like sometimes she's okay with contact and then sometimes she, isn't. So I don't know how she would do. Maddie is training with Jewel. No, sister, we need Jewel to be shooting that thing this year. Like we need her to be focused on getting her shot back. That's what we need.
Hey, Sedona better be updating her LinkedIn. That's what she need to be doing. Sedona,
Maddie has an Instagram career to keep up.
What's she like 26?
Oh my god!
Let's be what? What?
Yo, no, it's funny.
Come on, Lamar. Hey, low key though, if a team does draft Sedona, that fan base is gonna be mad at a motherfucker.
What is good with Sedona?
needs to update that jail card. Dead ass.
Y'all are
Hey,
wild.
hey, she look like somebody who be knocking women out, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, dog. She looks like she do some shit like that. She don't need to be in the league, like in that shit, bro. She look like she
wouldn't be the first one now. Sadly.
She won't. She does. You know, some people just look like they do stupid shit like that. She look like that. You know what I'm saying? And this is nothing. Hey, domestic violence is not okay. But I'm just saying, she look. Let me just say that she just looked like somebody.
Do y'all really think somebody gonna pick her up?
I don't think nobody's picking her up. I'm sorry.
Ain't no way. That's what I'm saying. God bless a social media team. And
honestly, it's not even like even beside from the whole situation that she had. I just don't think she's that good to get drafted, in my opinion.
Sedona only dates girls 4'11" and shorter.
That's by she knows what she's doing.
Yeah, that's on purpose.
A power thing. That's a power thing.
Yeah, that's on purpose for sure.
Timpson? Ooh, who drafts Michaela Timpson? That's a good question. I think she goes like late first, early second. I think she could be a solid back. I saw somebody in the mock draft have Indiana. Not really. I don't want her to go to Indiana. But I don't know. I don't know where she go. I think it'd be somewhere maybe like 12-15 range, honestly.
I saw a lot of people talking about Cheyenne going to the Mystics. I saw Mystics for Cheyenne.
I saw that too.
Y'all think she top 10?
That's what they saying. I've been wrong about Maryland this whole year, so
yeah, logo be quiet right now.
Actually, I haven't been wrong about them all year, just in the tournament.
We had them out. We had them out in the first round. We said, "Y'all done." We did.
No, I had them in the second round. I didn't have.
I wouldn't mind Atlanta. I actually wouldn't mind Atlanta.
Under
playing
BG?
behind
BG?
playing behind BG, playing behind Bree Jones. I ain't mad at it.
I wouldn't be mad at that either. Actually, you think she played herself lower? Her tournament run wasn't great. You think she?
I think that played a small effect, honestly, especially when you look at the way that Florida State lost to LSU. But I mean, if you look at the review of the season, I think KK was at least like one of the top bigs in the game, honestly. So I think I'm hoping that.
I agree. I was very impressed with her. Sanaya Fagan, what round is it looking like for her? I'm gonna go second.
Yeah, I think like middle second, maybe late second for her.
I'm gonna go early second to middle, early to mid. I just don't think she showed enough, but I think that she can be a decent WNBA player. Like I think she'll actually be better in the WNBA than she was in college.
Sometimes it be like that.
She has a skill set, but
yeah, sometimes it be like that.
I don't know if it's confidence. I don't know if it's confidence. I don't know what it is, but you see small glimpses of what she can actually do. And she's an underrated passer. Yeah. She can shoot the midi decent enough. She can, she has post moves. Like she has all the ingredients. She has size. She has all the ingredients. She just got to figure it out. Get in the gym.
Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. We're gonna get the hell about it, man. Because y'all gonna have us in here for 3 hours. Right. We can talk about this shit all night long.
Right. And honestly, I mean, just real quick, we talking about a lot of these names, and I mean, it sucks. It's real brutal, but there's still only 13 teams in the WNBA.
Yes.
So a lot of these players will unfortunately not make final roster spots, which sucks because I mean they're all pretty talented, but that's just the brutal part of the WNBA right now. But hey, we expanded.
Oh, Harmony to the Aces in the second round. Come off the bench.
That would be crazy.
I like that.
I like that.
Now, before we go, I also wanted to shout out. Elena Deladon.
Oh yeah,
one of the best to ever play in the WNBA. I'm gonna just flat out say it, especially considering all the health obstacles she had to overcome in order to do all the things she did. An Olympic gold medalist, a WNBA champion, multiple times going to MVP, multiple times going to the All-Star game. Like just the only WNBA player to be in the 50-40-90 club. Like just a hooper, and this is someone that had to take like over. I think it was like, what did I say the last, like over 30 pills or something like that a day, just to prepare her body to play. You know what I'm saying? And so it's really screw the Mystics for life unless y'all get Juju, because y'all really did her wrong. We should have gotten the opportunity to see her play her last year on another team of her choice. Like She fulfilled all of the obligations for the Mystics. Like she won them a championship. She did everything that she was contractually, stuck to doing. And so, like, for them to core her, I get it, it's a business, but I just think that was a weak move because everyone knew that she was on the latter end of her career. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, shout out to her. I hope that she is, happy with her decision. I know it's hard to walk away from the game that you love and have been playing your whole life. And sometimes your body just unfortunately forces you to do that. And then the last shout out, I wanted to shout out to Feed the Soul, which is on my shirt. Shout out to Dom on Twitter.
Shout out Dom.
And that's all I got.
Also, I forgot about the Hall of Fame. This might be one of the best Hall of Fame class out there, but we've seen in a long time. But Sue Bird, Maya Moore, Sylvia Fowles, Mello, Coach K, somebody else. Billy Donovan, the Olympic team, all in winning. Who else? Wiley?
Dwight Howard.
Oh yeah, Dwight Howard, because he definitely should have been in the top 75. I don't want to go to that tangent. But yeah, man, great episode. I love y'all. Anything? I don't think it's nothing else. I don't think it is.
I guess next time we do this thing, I'll be another year older. Thursday we
go. Oh yeah, bro.
Birthday coming up.
Yeah, when your birthday, Nick?
Thursday, man.
Oh yeah. Shams is trash for living. He did.
For real.
He did.
So now we can't make fun of Nick because he can now legally rent cars without a parent. Oh no, that's 26. My bad.
I'm doing that 25.
Yeah. That's right. And
when you young, they put that little extra fee on there.
Yeah, look. Nick thought it was a shot at him. I forgot he was his age. But listen, all you young whippersnappers out there.
I was just joking.
I know you were joking. Listen, man, you're not old.
Right.
You're not old when you're 25, 20. I don't know what this shit is going on Twitter or online.
People just want to be old. It's weird.
Like, what the fuck? I've never called, I don't call myself old now. I just say I'm older. Like, I don't understand what's going on about that. And I know they be dead ass. Like, I don't get it, but that's all I got on that. That's all I got. Man, don't hurt nobody, man. Don't be hateful out there. That's all I got to tell y'all. And also, one more thing before we leave.
27, John. 27.
We told them people who to vote for, and now y'all crying. And we barely 90 days in. Just letting y'all know. We're gonna be okay. We knew it was happening. Y'all looking crazy. It is. We losing money and shit and stocks and shit. We're gonna be okay. But the people who out there crying, who voted for that man, I don't feel bad for you. I do not.
Hey, just FYI, I'm turning 27. I'm not
27.
turning 25.
Yeah, turning 27.
He turned 27, y'all. He turned 27. He was able to vote. He's going to vote. He was going to be able to. Damn, my fault. I'll say a vote. He was going to rent a car last year when he came here. He can rent a car. He already had that.
The show said last thing is last. Don't be subtweeting me and low. Facts.
Yeah, man. Why y'all be subtweeting the women, man? Like, come on. That's even weaker.
They don't want no smoke for us, man. They don't want to smoke for us, guys.
Man, but that's it. But, man, y'all be smooth, man. Have some fun. I'm going to try, hopefully. Mondays, I'll be chilling on Mondays, but I think it'd be cool just to watch the draft since I know Lo ain't going to the draft for sure now, so.
Dang, I didn't know y'all was gonna be this. Look, Lamar was yelling at me. I didn't know y'all was gonna be this mad. I would have went to the draft.
No, you all good. I get it. The next ones you want to be at for sure, but playback, we probably do the draft and shit to have some fun, man. Talk some shit. It's been a while.
Let's do the draft on playback. That'll be a good time.
Yeah, it'd be a good time, man. You know what I'm saying?
Playback. Crazy.
It's been a minute. We didn't do no games.
We didn't do no tournament games.
We just wanted to watch games.
But we was doing playback a lot at work. We was doing there multiple times a week.
We was. Y'all was getting a show and 2 playbacks a week, man. Right. We needed a break, but man, y'all be smooth, man. Enjoy y'all. What day is it? Tuesday night. The rest of it. Enjoy it. And if you watch TV shows, go watch The Pit, man. Love y'all. Peace, man. Hit that music, Wiley. One band, one sound.